Hi there. We are live and hopefully full of audio that sounds wonderful and things like that. Feel free to chat. We are streaming live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch right now, all at the same time. We do have a way to see chats coming in from all three spots, so feel free to let us know that you're there. Let us know how the audio is, and we'll get things going here. So what we're doing right now is we are opening a box that I just received from PSA, and it is a massive, well, not massive, I'd put it on the camera, but it's it's the size of the playmat that I have here. So it doesn't really, it's a big one. There's 190 freshly slabbed cards here. And hopefully we can have a few more people join us and we'll get things going. My name is Scott. I am from Paper or Plastic in Shorewood, Illinois. Our store's been around for 5.5 years. This is actually our very first PSA submission. It's not the first one I've received back, but it's the very first one that we have ever sent in. And I was going to post a video that I took before I sent out these cards with, I was talking about what my grades were possibly going to be, things like that. And I was watching the video and I was like, wow, I was really optimistic on some of the grades, but I have not looked to see what the grades are. This box is still sealed, and I would love to see what it's coming back as. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of a check here just to make sure that things are working audio-wise, because I don't see anything coming through in chat. Please let me know if everything sounds good, and we'll get things underway. All right, thank you, Sean. And yeah, I was able to load up the live feed real quick on my phone and saw that everything was good. All right, let's do this. This big, huge honking box that kind of box. It's heavy. I do have my original submission list. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this box, open the slabs in the exact same order as the submission list or not, so try to figure that out as we get going. All that noise, get rid of the packaging material here. Maybe they numbered the boxes, we'll find out. Lovely background noise. They're all taped together. I actually need to stand up and do this. Get them out of the box. That's right. Turn the box upside down. I've got Pokemon. Well, no, okay. So nothing going to be super recent from this video because we sent this in May of 2021. So no newer releases than that, but actually a lot of older stuff too. So we've got four, can't see it, but there's 4 boxes here taped to each other. No numbers on any of them. So I'm just going to extract this first box to my left. And we're going to go from there. I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. I don't know what the best way to open this is. If it's this way, looks like maybe the other way. Oh, that's kind of cool in the box top there. PSA. Okay. So I'll just go. Man, that looks cool. From left to right here, and we'll start seeing what's here. If you happen to be watching on our YouTube channel, this is going to be content that we hope to start doing a lot more often. Actually, we're hoping to do all kinds of gaming content on all of our channels. So please do subscribe and like and all those things that you already know how to do, and hopefully we can start dedicating more time to doing stuff like that. Let's take a peek at our very first one here. Oh, it starts with a Charizard. Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. Came back as an 8. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find out where this is on my list. And Charizard. Actually, this is right at the very, well, it's not quite. This is actually near the beginning of my list. It was line item number 4, but we'll see if we can figure this out. Okay. I don't know if I'm happy with an 8 or not. And I guess I see a little bit of stuff up there on the corner, so I guess I'm not surprised. But an 8 on a Charizard, I'll take that. I guess maybe I should start separating by grades. So put my 8s there. Yeah, this is actually from the very beginning of the box, because there's Zapdos and Zapdos. That's 2 of them. I think I remember watching the video and be like, oh yeah, these are going to come back 9s, maybe 10s. Oh, we've got a 7 and we've got an 8. These are from Pokemon Platinum Supreme Victors. Man, very curious as to what the difference is between which one, why it would be a 7 versus an 8, things like that. I think at a 9, these are about $100 a piece. But let's see here. So 7. There should be a third one of these. An 8, but I'm not. It's not the one that's coming up next. Kind of interesting that they don't keep them in the same orders as I submit them. Tyranitar EX from 2005, Unseen Forces. Trying to spot him on my list, and I'm not. So I may have to just forego my overall list, but give me some thumbs if you like some of these cards that are coming back. This one's a 7. Yeah, it's so hard to see because it could be something on the surface or any number of things. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. How many 10s do you think we're going to have in here? I know for a fact that I did not submit all of these hoping that they would be 10s. Some of them were just because they're good cards, like a Vaporeon here from Delta Species. I just was like, I want to slab this up no matter what. And so, I don't know what grade I'm disappointed by. I guess maybe anything lower than a 7, unless it's a really good card. But let's keep going. We're only 5 cards in. We got 185 more to go. Here's an 8 of a Bannet EX. And again, I apologize if I do mispronounce any of these Pokemon character names. I am not the perfect, I do not know all, end all for Pokemon, but my son would probably correct me if he was here. Let's see. Mightyena? Yeah, sure. Mightyena EX. I don't even remember sending this one in. This came back as a 7. Which the crazy thing is, a 7 is still considered near mint. So it's just 7s are probably, my guess, 7s usually would sell for close to what the card would go for raw, maybe a little bit above because it is slabbed up at least. Um, 8, 9s, and 10s are what I'm really looking forward to. Mew EX as a 7 as well. If there's any part you want to see of these cards a little bit more, or if it's not in focus for you, just let me know. And we can try to focus in on a few things. Some of them, I'm not really taking the time right now to kind of get an idea of, why is it a 7 or anything like that. But this is just kind of fun. Shiftry EX, another 7 from Crystal Guardians. Man, I definitely know that when I sent these in, I was like, man, these look clean, but we'll see. But even here's a 6. That's a little bit lower than what I would like to see on something. But when I sent these in, based on my initial what I had hoped to see for grades on them, it was close to $40,000 worth of cards. So now that I've received a few back from PSA and know that they're a little, I mean, obviously they're going to be strict. That's the whole reason why we do this. Kyogre EX at a 7. I think I have more of these? I think I had maybe 2 or 3 of these. I can't remember. But I have a feeling this 7 pile is going to be really, really high. And it's still probably going to be a good $20,000 to $25,000. Oh, here's a 9. Nice. So a Kyogre. Cool. What's crazy is, spot the difference. And easiest thing to look at is the corners and things like that. But it's like, well, that has a corner that's worse, and that came back as a 9. But it could be just the centering. It could be any number of things. All right. That's our first 9. How many 10s are going to be here? I hope some. Would feel real bad if none of these come back 10s. I know I have another order coming back that definitely have 10s in it. I cheat. Oh, Jirachi at 9. Cool. From Crystal Guardians. This one's really pretty. I like that one a lot. I keep getting the lighting reflection. I'm trying to show the hollow there. I did cheat on the next order that's coming back. I've got 60 Pokemon cards, and there was definitely some 10s in there. So we'll go stream that once that comes in as well. All right, another 9. Delcatty EX. So again, a lot of this order is going to be from the early to mid 2000s, somewhere in there. There was some stuff. I know I sent in another 9 Aggron EX. I know I sent in some stuff from Unbroken Bonds. That was about the new set at the time when I sent this in, I believe. So very cool there. All right, we got a good string of 9s going. What we got coming up here? Ooh, a 7 Drapion Level X. Welcome those that are watching. Hopefully you're joining me. I don't know if you're joining me via Facebook or Twitch or YouTube, but hopefully we can start doing a lot more videos like this, and or just anything related to our store. And we've got this Drifloon. Came back as an 8, reverse hollow. This is SH1, so it's one of those promo cards, which, reverse hollows are pretty common these days, but those specific ones, it was a different story. Mew, Hollow Phantoms, it's an 8. It's just a hollow rare. What card number is that? It's card 111 out of 110, so it's like one of the secret type ones. I like that we started with a Charizard. I wonder if I know there's more. Manectric EX, and it came back as an 8. Add to my 8 pile there. Where's our first 10? Hopefully there's a 10 in this first box. Flareon. Well, 7. This is a hollow foil from Jungle, not first edition. Man, a lot. Oh yeah, okay. There's a little bit on the edging there. Some of these, I'm just like, they look so clean, and then you send them off, and all their flaws get revealed. PSA will not leave any stone unturned. A Voltorb at a 6. That's a bummer. SH3. Alright, well, put him over there. There was some that probably had some scratching, things like that. Ponyta, reverse foil, came back as a 6. I can even see the scratching on the surface there. I'm surprised I sent this one in. Probably because it was the in the SH series, and I was like, well, might as well slab it up. Okay. Oh, boom! Our first 10. Pikachu. I love this card. The artwork is beautiful. That is from the Sword and Shield series. Beautiful, beautiful 10. Gem Mint 10. Love it, love it, love it. I was hoping... yeah, that's a good one to have as a 10. I choose you, Pikachu. Alright, let's start sliding these down a little bit here. What do we got here? Here is the... I remember talking about this in the original video, that I never posted. The Mega Sable and Tyranitar GX tag team. I remember commenting, I was like, there's a little thing right here on the corner, and hopefully it'll come back at 10. Well, it came back at 9, so I'm not surprised because there's a little thing in the corners. They're going to see that, and that's enough to drop it down to a 9. But I know a 10 on this is currently 80, somewhere around $80, so this is probably around a $50 card as a 9. Infernape, an 8, level X. Alright. Chat me up, chat. I know there's 7 people watching. Let me know. Are you enjoying what you're seeing? Throw me some thumbs, likes. I don't know if I see those on my stream, but ooh, a 5. Where did you go wrong, card? Some of these, sometimes, I just need to get some better light sometimes when I'm evaluating what cards I want to send in. You know, there might be, if you just hit it just right in the light or something, you'll see some major defect. Like, we've definitely taken in some cards where there's some binder dings and things like that. Binder dings is a very important thing. If you're using D-ring or C-ring, normal 3-ring binders with plastic pages, be very careful how you store those cards, because a lot of the cards will get binder dings. Miss Magius, GL level X, a near mint 8. Alright, I'll take these 8s. Centering looks okay on that. So probably a little bit of surface scuffs or near mint. Alright. Oh, another Infernape. This one came back as an 8. What was the other Infernape at? It was another 8, so we have 2 at 8s. I don't know how many of those I sent in. I'm going to have to spend some time kind of reorganizing all this stuff. 7 for this Electivire FBL level X. Is this taking anybody back, to 15, 20 years ago cards? This is 2009, so it was only 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. I'm cheating a little bit. I can see ahead. We've got Charmeleon here from Stormfront. Came back as a 7. Fun. All of these will be made for sale for anyone that is local to our store. And once we have locals have a shot at what we have here, we will start putting them online. Blaziken FB level X as an 8. Really hoping some more of these would be coming back as 9s or even 10s. Thank you. And unfortunately, they are not. But hey, I'll take 8s. Lotad reverse foil, 8. I'd be worried if they're all coming back like 4s and 5s. I'd be like, why did I send these in? Right, here is a Swablu SH5. Excellent mint 6. Put in 6s. Oh, another Swablu. This one came back as a 7. I could see surface scratches on the card, so I was probably trying to convince myself that those would be not that bad and still come back as 8s or something, but I know better now. Oh, and another Swablu. I had 3 of them. This one's also a 7. But again, just for having from that series, these were pretty, not the easiest things to pull, so slab them up. Ooh, a 9 Winona supporter trainer from Roaring Skies in the XY series. I really like these full art trainers. I don't know if this order has a whole bunch of them in there or not. I do know that I've been prepping a bunch of those to send in because they just looks like a 4th Swablu, another 7. How many did I send in? I'm going to check real quick. I sent in 4 of them. And yeah, right. I probably was like, these are 9s. And at the time, put $250 a piece in. They'll probably still be good, but I doubt they're still worth $250 a piece. An 8 for this Mew. First place in the League Challenge. I don't even remember having this card from the XY series. Let's see if it'll. There we go. First place right there. Sorry, throwing the camera's like, what are you doing? Too close. Steven's Resolve, mint 9 from Celestial Storm. Again, these full art trainers look gorgeous. From a collector's perspective and when you're playing them. Nita, another 9 from Team Up. It's cool to draw these in your deck, and then just from a collector perspective, these are really, really cool cards. Lana, mint 9. Man, not just tough to break that 10 threshold. I don't know if it's centering, maybe a little bit of centering there, left to right. Almost done with the first box, and we have 4 of these to go through. I don't know if they're all full or not, but we'll find out. Shining Ho-Oh, a 9. These were, if you had, I think these were the box, like included in every box. If you had the Elite Trainer, Shining Legends Elite Trainer box, you got one with each of that purchase. So kind of boom or bust on these if they weren't coming back as 10s. Still pretty though. Kahili, mint 9. And I'm really curious as to what I'm missing on, if it's centering, what they're seeing to give, because I had 2 lilies come back since I submitted these, and both of the lilies came back as 9s. Getting that 10 is really, really tough. Metagross EX at an 8. I see you over here, Pikachu, all by yourself, waiting for another 10 to come and join us. Not there yet. Skarmory EX, also an 8. number, Power Keepers, card number 98. Apricorn Maker, another 9. Still don't know what I'm missing to keep these from being 10s. I'd tempting to try sending some of these to Beckett or some places that are doing subgrades to help me figure out just what don't they like about it. Star Raptor FB level X 8. Got 3 left in this box. Hippodon level X, another 8. You know, pile. I'm okay if 8s beat the pile of 7s. That's for sure. But I would love to see the 9 and 10s start growing a little bit more. All right, 2 left in this box. Another 8 for Flygon level X, card number 105. Still, to get an 8 fresh, for a card that's 13 years old, to get it freshly slabbed up as an 8, I guess I can't complain too much there. Because this means that it was in somebody's collection. There's a 7 for Dusk Noir level X. So that, they kept them pretty clean. Just not good enough to get the amazing grades. Alright, so that's box 1. What do you guys think? That's the spread, right? From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6s, and 1, 5. Thankfully, nothing lower than that. The only time I'd want something lower than that is if it was like, I've got it's not in this one. I've already received it back. I had a Shadowless Charizard that I sent in. Came back as a 4. And I knew it wasn't going to grade very well. I was just like, I don't care what this thing grades at. I want to get it graded. Okay. Box number 2 has been cracked. This looks cool. Fresh. That just looks really, really cool. Freshly graded plastic. Or cardboard, I guess. Put into plastic. Having trouble getting the first card out here. Okay, first one coming up. We have Garchomp C level X. Oh, it came back at 6. That's a bummer of a start. Where'd you go? A little bit of edging there. And yeah, I'm definitely, after the stream, going to spend some time trying to figure out what happened here. This one, there's another Garchomp that came back as a 7, though. A little bit better. Another Blaziken FB. Here's a 7. And quite a few of these cards, I had 2s, 3s, 4s, a bunch that were just singletons. Absol G, a 7 level X. I would love. I think everything that's been 9 or 10s has all been modern cards. I really hope that we can get an older one to come back at a 9 or a 10. Ooh, a Charizard G level X, but it came back as a 7. Still a pretty card. Oh yeah, I knew that going in, because you can clearly see some edging stuff. So that was just let's get it slabbed up, because Charizard. I think I have more than one of those. We'll see. Kingdra came back as a 6. This one's from 2003, so 19 years old. It's hard to, this 2003 feels like it was just a couple years ago. But 19 years already. That one's a 6. Oh, a 10. Blaine's Last Stand. There we go. We finally got a 10 out of a full art trainer. Really cool looking card. This one's from Dragon Majesty. Forgot about that set. All those looks. It definitely looks like a 10. All right, we got 2 on the pile. Claydol EX, an 8, 2007 Power Keepers. I wonder how close I have to a set of all the EXs from one of those sets. Metagross EX has a 7, again from Power Keepers. A 9 for the Blacksmith, the XY Collection promo. An 8 for this Vulpix. Not bad. Card SH6. That was from Pokemon Platinum. Ends Resolve a 10. Boom. Another full art trainer. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Cosmic Eclipse. Yeah, just well, at least some of our ultra modern stuff's coming back as 10s. But let's see if we can get all this next card stuck. Ooh, it's a Charizard GX. Came back as a 9 from the Hidden Fates tins. SM211 is the card number on that. The Black Star promo. Again, this is probably a boomer bust card that needs to be a 10 to have, to make it truly worth it going in for grading. But 9 respectable. Absol EX, an 8. I think they just saw my older stuff and they're like, no, we're not going to give out any 10s. Here comes another Charizard. This one only came back as an 8. That's a bummer. Alright, we'll move on from that. Rayquaza. Oh, beautiful. A mint 9. Oh, if I have one that could be a 9, this is the one. Really cool. Rayquaza C level X. So let's see what I put as a value for it back then. I put this down on as a $350 card. Be very curious if it still is. That one is, that's a good one right there. Especially at a 9. Whew. I have a second one somewhere, so we'll see what that one comes back as. Here's another Rayquaza EX. Black Star promo came back as a 7. Card number 39. Electivire. Oh, a mint 9. There we go. That's 2 now from the older stuff that we got back as 9s. Very, very cool. Electivire level X came back as 9 from Mysterious Treasures. Nice and clean. Right there, those little corner things are probably enough to have kept it from a 10. But that's okay. I'll take a 9. I'll take a 9. Here comes the other Rayquaza. Oh, it came back as an 8. The level X Rayquaza C. That's okay. We got a 9. We got a 9. 8's not too bad either. Manectric EX 7. Manectric? Yeah. What's your favorite one that you've seen so far? Hariyama EX, an 8 from Deoxys. We're looking at, for those that are just joining, we're looking at 190 Pokemon cards that we just received back. And I think this unfortunately came back as a 5. I can see all kinds of surface scratches on there. I probably just sent it because it was Mewtwo EX just to see what it would come back as. But I have not seen any of these grades until now. I'm just now opening it with all of you. Looking to see what these 190 Pokemon cards came back freshly slabbed, so an EX5. Here, another Hariyama. This one also, the last one was an 8. This one's a 7 from Deoxys. An N came back as a 9. You know how hard it is to look up pricing on cards when their name is just N? You type in N, search. Okay, came back with a couple thousand results. That one's XY Collection promo. Karen got a 9. Let's think about putting in some sort of Karen joke here, but with a premium trainer, XY Collection, Black Star promo. Interesting over the shoulder angle shot there, but 9, happy with that. Lady Gem Mint 10 from Hidden Fates. Woo! Every 10 is a fantastic thing to see. We got this one, lady. We sure did. Next card, Shauna from XY Collection. Came back as a 9. Man, so many of these. They look like they should be 10s, but very beautiful card. Gemmin 10, here we go. Whitney from Lost Thunder. That's a really pretty card. Yeah, I absolutely love what they're doing with this, the full art trainer thing. I know there's the secret versions, but these are by far more popular. Tate and Liza came back as an 8 from Celestial Storm. Wonder what caused this one to be an 8, because I mean, there's corner stuff, but now that it's in the plastic, oh, I see a little bit right there. A little bit of surface damage there to get it down to an 8. So, because I was gonna say every trainer we've had come back so far was at least like a 9. Then of course, I mean, it's Jirachi. This isn't a trainer. From Premium Trainer XY Collection, came back as an 8. It's a fun looking card. Another Shining Ho-Oh. This one came back as a 9 as well, just like the other one. Hoping for a 10 here. Again, boom or bust on getting this back as a 10. Ancient Mew. That's a 7. That's a bummer. We've had a number of these come through. This is a popular card. A lot of people just like the artwork because it looks different. So, thank you, Doc Connor. Yeah, and actually the back on that's really awesome too. Came back as a 7. Got Articuno coming up here. Came back as an 8 from Supreme Victors. This is cool artwork too. Something to me, just that artwork I like. Maybe because it reminds me of comic books, just the thick black outlines or something. But that one came back as an 8 from Supreme Victors. Legend Maker Arcanine EX Hollow, also an 8. Let's get the next card out here. All right, we have a 9 from Armaldo EX. Legend Maker. I'm not familiar with this Pokemon, but I'm very happy to see him come back as a 9. Yeah, the card's from 2006, so. Ooh, a 6. Ouch. What did I miss on this one? Darkness Ablaze, Charizard VMAX. Appreciate you joining us, Doc Connor. Doc Connor's tweeting others out on Twitch right now. I don't know how many have joined us on Twitch. But we're streaming right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. So I can see the chats from everywhere, but that doesn't mean everyone else can. So give me a post. Tell me where you're watching from. Are you watching from YouTube? Or are you watching from Facebook or on Twitch? Chris wants the Arcanine 8. All right, I'll set that aside for you. I'm gonna forget. I didn't have post-it notes. Doc Connors is watching us from Twitch. Chris looks like he's watching from Facebook. All right, well, I'm bummed about that Charizard coming back as a 6. I'm going to have to spend some time looking at that to see why. But I do see a Charizard Secret coming up. Oh! I did not see the grade until just now. We have a Gem Mint 10 Secret Charizard VMAX from Champions Path. Oh, that is beautiful. That is, oh man, that just made my day right there. Forget that 6. No, look at that 10. Beautiful. Woohoo! That's beautiful. Here, I'm gonna leave that right there for a little while. Let's see that 10. Jolteon from Jungle, not first edition. Came back as a 7. Okay. Some of these older ones, I was just like, I'll just see what it comes back as. Dusk Noir level X as a 9. There we go. Yeah. Any 9s I'll take on this. And then a 7 for Shiftry EX. Power Keepers. Cool. Charmander. So, no, this is not... Okay. The other video, there was a Charmander Toys R Us promo. I had 2 of those sent back. I'll give you a prelude. I was hoping for 10s. They were still in their bag from Toys R Us. And they're coming back as 9s. But this one's a 7 for this Charmander. My 7 pile's higher than I want it to be. Shaman, level X, an 8. Just a standard hollow. Card number 126. Getting close to done with box number 2 out of 4 here. Regigigas? Close enough. It's the only attempt I'm going to put on it. Level X, an 8. Card number 100. Piles are so high you can't even see the top of them. Stormfront Machamp level X is an 8. Card number 98. Pretty cool looking. Torterra level X as a 9. Cool. That's from Diamond and Pearl. Another 9. For Zelf level X, Legends Awakened, card number 140. Don't remember how many Charizards were in this one. I can check, but here we've got a 9 for a Raichu level X. That's a good return. I like that. He's from Stormfront. This one, yeah, I have a whole bunch of Charizards to send in, but some of the Charizards were higher price-wise, so I wasn't able to send them in based on this tier that I'd sent them in. Shaman level X, another 8. Is that what the other one was at? Or was that a 9? I don't remember. It's been a little while since I've... That was a different Shaman. They both came back as 8s. One from Platinum and interesting card 126 and then card 127. Hey Jake. Yeah, it's amazing just grabbing these. Here's a Dark Charizard, first edition. Came back as a 6 though. Just seeing freshly slabbed up cards. I've got some sleeves that I can immediately start throwing on some of these. to make sure, because now that they're in the slabs, I want the slabs to stay nice and clean as well. I think this Dark Charizard I knew wasn't going to be perfect, but again, first edition, wanted to send it in. A 9 for the Stonejourner Shining Fates from the Shiny Vault. Nothing too special there. Gem 10 for Sinistea Shining Fates. Again, so I'm happy this one came back as 10. I think if any of these are going to be, they need to be 10s, boom or bust kind of deal. So I'll take a 10 there. And the last one for box number 2 is a Salamence VMAX. Oh, but it came back at 10. Nice. The Secret Rare from Darkness Ablaze. Card number 194 out of 189. I'll take 2 10s to finish off that box. That's cool. Set them right next to each other for right now. I am curious. I don't have an easy way to quickly see how many Charizards I sent in, but all right. I have box number 3 getting cracked open right now. I have not been counting how many we've looked at, so I don't know if box 4 is going to be a full box or how it's going to look. Actually, no. I'll probably put these away and hope that I get something even better to show off. Beautiful box. PSA. This is the part that I really like looking at, just seeing a whole box of freshly slabbed cards. Alright. See what we've got in here. Starting out with a 6. Oh, come on, box. That's not where you're supposed to start. Heatran Level X from Stormfront. $8 for an Alakazam. Does that really say a 4? It doesn't look like a 4. But Alakazam Level X Hollow from Rising Rivals. 8. Aerodactyl EX as a 6 from Sandstorm. You know, what's frustrating is that, okay, it says 6, but just looking at the card, I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. But again, there's now a layer of plastic over it, so it's a little hard to tell. Drifloon SH1 came back as a 7. I can see surface scratches, so that doesn't surprise me. Swampert EX as a 9. Fantastic. Crystal Guardians. Really pretty. Still haven't pulled a 10 for any of the old EX cards, but I don't know if we're going to. That would be really cool. Entei as a 7. That's a bummer. I know I had multiples of these Enteis, and they're not... Seems like the popularity on these has gone down a little bit, but I was hoping for more than a 7 out of that. Neo Revelation from 2001, a 8 on this Ho-Oh. I like how the artwork on this one looks really cool. Give you a little bit of the shine there. Card number 7. Blaine's Arcanine as a 6 from Gym Challenge. Another Drifloon as another 6, or the other one was a 7. Ugh, not coming back as great. Yeah, that one was a 7. But surface scratches will get you every time, so that's why even with our new foils coming into the store, where'd that Arcanine go? I just saw your message. Oh, that Arcanine. All right. Looks like we have an Arcanine fan. Should I cheat and find out how many other Arcanines there are? I don't know how many I submitted. Voltorb 7 Yeah, so any of our foils now, we're trying to sleeve up as soon as we get them, just so that uh, better chance of not getting scratched up. So that Voltorb was a 7. There's a 6. Kind of getting bummed to seeing them. A lot of these cards, I was hoping they would come back as at least 8s. So I'm kind of bummed to see them come back as 6s and 7s. Moltres as a 7. Again, there's that artwork that I like from Supreme Victors, not Verdict. 7 there. Here's a Typhlosion 7. HG and SS. I don't remember what that stands for. Alright, here's the third. This is really interesting how this is based on when I submitted the cards. This was the very first card in the list. I submitted 3 of these Zapdos. We've already looked at 2 of them much earlier on in the stream. This one came back as a 7. Man, they look so clean though. Another Typhlosion. This one's a 7. Was the other one a 7? Yeah, it was a 7. So add them with the 7s. All right, Bridget as a 9. This one, there was very little historical data when I was trying to look it up. I did not see a lot of people grading this one. So it's kind of hard for me to estimate what the value would be. Oh, 10 on this Mewtwo EX from Breakthrough. That's really cool. Gem Mint 10. Beautiful card. Alright, that one can stay up for a little bit. How much did I estimate that one at back in the day? Mewtwo. Oh, it's $80 card. I don't know if that was at a 10 or a 9, but Pikachu Rising Rivals is an 8. Let's keep looking one. Card number 112 out of 111. Another Pikachu that also came back as an 8. So a little bit of deja vu there. Here comes a Charizard. Ooh, a Gem Mint 10. The one that comes in each Champion's Path Elite Trainer box. Again, these were, I see a couple of those coming up. So, boom, boom, back-to-back 10s. Again, these were like 10 or bust. Otherwise, it wasn't really worth grading them. So, glad both of these came back as 10s. Let's get that 10 pile a little bit higher there. Speaking of 10s, one of my favorite card names, Miss Carolus. Gem Mint 10 from Shining Fates. Beautiful full art. Gem Mint 10. All right, we're on a streak here. Lapras V, Shining Fates from the Shiny Vault. Come on, more 10s. More 10s. Hey, another 10. Cinderace. VMAX from Shining Fates. Awesome. It's all modern stuff. Oh, another 10. Dragapult VMAX. Rebel Clash Secret. We are on a run. It's going to end soon, I'm sure. I'm trying not to look. I want to be just as surprised. Here, we'll do it this way. Oh, this is not going to be a 10. There's no way. Holland Phantoms, a 7. Crawdon EX. But at least a lot of the I've been doing better with the modern day cards, being able to look at stuff. Okay, so this Dark Celebi, this was a good card if I remember right. There we go. Sorry about that. I pushed a combination that I should not have changed. There we go. Audio working again? It looked like it wasn't working. So this came back as a 10. I can't remember if this is the one that my daughter pulled out of a pack or if there's another one that she pulled. But I'll give a hint. The one that's coming back in the other batch is also a 10. That's a cool card. I like having the thumb up here. So, all right, Rhyperior V. What do we got here from Darkness Ablaze? We have a 10. All right. Full art. Probably not. I mean, this is just a regular full art card. I was just starting to send in random things. It's probably do okay, but normally I don't need to send these in like this Rebel Clash Cabaraja, but it's a 10. So, maybe still be 40, 50 bucks. We'll see. At least they're coming back as 10s. I'd feel real bummed if they were coming back a lot lower. Uh-oh. Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. Come on, give me something good. 10! Yes! All right. That's beautiful. I'll leave him here for a minute. What we got coming up here? Ooh, Charizard. All right, well, we can put this away. This is XY Evolutions. This is not base set Charizard. I don't know what this is going to be at. Let's guess an 8. It is an 8. I think I sent in 4 of these. We'll see. So this is the regular holo version. But still, the XY just took off. Typhlosion from Dragon Frontiers. A 6. Wow. What do we got? Starmie from Delta Species, the reverse foil version. Because it says the Delta Species there, and it came back as a 5. It's a rough one. I think I did this one just because it was the reverse foil. Some of them, I mean, it was a year and a half when I submitted these. So actually, it was April 21 when I did the submission, and then I mailed it in May. And some of them I was sending in, I was just like, let's just see what it comes back as. So Gliscor, level X. Legends Awakened, a 9. Nice. Not familiar with this Pokemon, but I will gladly take any from this era as a 9. Still haven't pulled any 10s from that era, but we'll see here. Ooh. Come on, be good, Shining Mew. Be good to me. 10. Oh! That is pretty. Shining Mew, Gem Mint 10 from Shining Legends. Alright, let's see if I Sorry about that. I don't know why. Oh, I know why the mic's doing that. Okay. Um, the mic is okay. Thank you for that. Hippodon level X. I know what's causing it. I have it set so that if I hit the space bar, the sound would it mutes. But I don't. I'm using when I'm doing a search on Chrome, I'm hitting the spacebar because I was searching for Shining Mew. So you guys have had no sound for quite a while. I'm sorry. Morty from Lost Thunder, a 9. Now I need a Rick. Okay, we got about 3 left in this box. Sizer GX from Hidden Fates. Came back at 10. Cool. Yeah, we need these to be 10s, otherwise it probably wasn't worth sending them in from the Shiny Vault. That 10 pile is getting a little higher. We've got 2 left here. Garantina Level X from Pokemon Platinum. 7. I'll show the mountains of distribution here once the cards are all done. Supreme Victor's Melodic Reverse Foil, an 8. Card SH7, but yeah, again, like these were the chase cards. I was probably saying that while I was on mute. These were the chase cards back in the day, and while they may not look super splashy and fancy like compared to some more of the modern stuff, but this is from 15 years ago. That's what people were really hoping for. Okay, I have 1 box left. It feels mostly as heavy as the other one, so it might be a full one. We'll find out here. Where's the knife? And then I have to turn the whole box over. Last box. Hope you've been having fun watching this. Mostly full, mostly full. You can see a little bit of stuffed in there at the end, along with all of the details about what was sent to me. And I'll do this again. They haven't shipped the other order. I paid for both orders the same day, but this one's been sitting and waiting on me for a little while. The other one's a 60 card order, and now that I have them paid, I'm going to be submitting in a whole bunch of orders. And again, if you're local to the store, this Paper or Plastic House, Shorewood, Illinois, if you want us to submit some stuff on your behalf, we can. But based on the way that I'm seeing the cards returning, I would want to make sure that it's something different than what we're submitting, just because they are not returned to me in the exact same order that they were submitted. So I don't want to screw up what's yours versus what's mine. Charizard. Okay, come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh, 6. This is the Black Star promo, which wasn't as good. The other one, I think we got a 9 on the other one. That was the one we would want to get as a 9. 6 is kind of a bummer there. But that's not as good. Okay, here's another the XY Evolutions Hollow Charizard. A 9. Cool. The other one was an 8, so I'll take a 9. That's a regular hollow. Yeah, a little bit of stuff on the edges there, so I can see why it's just not quite 10 standards, but I'll take a 9. Latias EX from Dragon Frontiers. Card number 95 came back as a 7. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna hit which pile do you think is going to get to the highest. So we've got, these are the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, the 7s, 6s, and 5s. Right now, the 8s have it by 1 card over the 7s. What do you think? What do you think? This is the last box. Who's going to wind up being the highest? M Charizard EX. Come on, give me something. Give me something. An 8. Okay, I was hoping for a 9. That's okay. M Charizard EX. Yeah, from Evolutions, yeah, that really needed to have been a 9. Okay, moving on. Alakazam, we've seen one of these before. This one is an 8 as well. Don't remember what the other one came back as. Alakazam, level X. Getting there. We've got about 25 more cards to go. Thanks for joining me tonight. Power Keepers, Flygon EX. Card number 94 is a 7. Cool. Have you heard that the new Pokemon cards from the yellow borders are going away? Expect everything to be gray borders in Scarlet and Violet series. I don't know if you've heard that or not, but that is happening. The Charizard from EX Evolutions come on at least a 9. Oh, an 8. That's a bummer. Okay, so we've got 2 at 8s and 1 at 9 so far. I think I sent in 4. We'll see what we get. Alright, here it is. The last one is a 9. So we did 2 and 2. Okay, cool. I'll take 9s. Shining Rayquaza. Oh, come on. Be good. Be good to me on the Shining Legends Hollow. Oh, Gen 10. Alright. Very cool. Shining Legends Hollow, Shining Rayquaza, Gem Mint 10. Beautiful card. I'm going to leave him out for a little while. Alright. Surfing Pikachu from Rising Rivals. I think they just... Wasn't this... was this one reprinted in... I think it was reprinted. 7. Bummer. Pikachu. Our first... if you were not watching earlier, the first 10 that we pulled out of here was a... I don't know if it was Trainer Gallery, but it was a Pikachu that came back as a 10. So now we had Surfing, now we have Flying, also a 7 for that Pikachu. Bummer. So what I've been doing now, and the next video I do with the next, this is good. I hope this is a good grade. Glaceon level X. The next video, I actually went through everything, and I said at the time of submission how many what I thought it would grade at, and then I'm going to compare it against what it actually did grade at. 7 for this Glaceon. I was hoping this one would come back really good. This is a good card. This is a really good card. So I mean, 7. Respect to a 7, but hoping for more. Caparaja VMAX. This is going to be a 10 boomer bust. That's a 10. All right. Yeah. Looking at some of these that I sent in, I was just like, eh. If they look like they might come back as 10s, I sent them in. Charizard pre-release from Vivid Voltage. This is going to be interesting. What did you come back as? Oh, a 10. Another Charizard that's at a 10. Very nice. From Vivid Voltage pre-release. Very clean. That one's pretty. That one's really pretty. Okay. Dark Raichu, first edition from Pokemon Rocket. I have no idea what this one looked like. It was probably because it was first edition. I was going to send it in anyway. Yeah, EX5. Not surprised. I was probably just like, first edition, send it. See what it comes back as. Still, it's a Dark Raichu. Right. Well, we've had nothing worse than 5, so let's hope we can keep it that way at least. Mewtwo Delta Species. I forgot I even sent this one in. That one looks really, really cool. Came back as a 6. Trying to get a... see if there were some surface issues or anything like that. A little bit of corner softness there, but came back as a 6. Napoleon Level X, a 7 from Diamond and Pearl. Getting close to the end here, folks. Been going for just over an hour and 15, it looks like. Magnazone Level X, an 8. Card number 142. Oh man. 7 8s are they tied? Looks like they're tied. Alright, Hidden Fates Tin Charizard GX. Oh, an 8. Ouch. This one needed to be at least a 10, if not, or well, at least a 9, I would say, to have been really kind of worthwhile. Something they didn't like with that one. Relicanth Reverse Foil Supreme Victors, card of SH8, came back as an 8. Lots and lots of 8s. So, in good shape, but not quite what we, it's okay. It's alright. I think a lot of these I was expecting. I was hoping for 9s, but, Kyogre EX, ooh, a 5. Black Star promo. Curious as to what was wrong with that one. I don't think that's the Chase Kyogre out of the 2. Scyther. Card number 130 out of 127, an 8. Okay. Again, cards that are, 10 plus years old to not have hollow, scratching on the hollow foil front and all that, and on top of how hard it is to get stuff centered properly. So I'm not surprised I'm getting a lot of 8s. Articuno GX Full Art from Hidden Fates. Oh, a 10. Pretty. From the Shiny Vault. Alright. Happy with that 10. Okay. Ooh, another Shining Mew from Shining Legends. I think the other one was a 10, right? Do we have... Yeah, we've got 110 already. How'd we do? Another 10! Oh, double up! 2 10s! Really nice. Really, really nice. Kind of right there. 10's coming in strong tonight. Alright, Charizard Radiant Collection. A 6. Bummer. Again, I really don't remember what I was expecting on some of these. I might have sent it in just because it said Charizard on it. But a 6. Absol EX. Power Keepers. I know we've seen one already. Here's another one that's at an 8. I think they both came back as 8s. I don't know. 8s are starting to take a lead. I think they're going to win. Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. Come on, give me a 10. Yes, we got a 10. That's what I'm talking about. That is, oh man, just the card itself looks gorgeous. And then just seeing it in the slab makes it even prettier. You can really see that nice shine to it. Beautiful 10. Alright, we've got a Lotad Reverse Foil, card SH4, probably an 8. Oh, it's a 6, ouch. Something they didn't like with it. I don't think I've done better than an 8 on any of these SH series cards. But again, they were all, they could be amazing if they graded really well. So, send them in. Another Charmander from Stormfront as an 8. Against card 101 out of 100. I still think an 8's not bad, but I'm going to spend some time researching, seeing what this collection is worth for us. And Charmeleon from Storefront. This is card 102 as a 7. Bummer. And it looks so clean. What? Alright, a little bit there, but centering looks good. Doesn't take much, folks. Does not take much to to lower your grades. That's why we always talk about keep your card. If you are a collector trying to get, looking at grading and stuff like that, keep your stuff in good shape. So this Altari, I can already see there's a machine foiling issue right there. You can kind of see how it changes foils there. Graded a 7. I thought that was about to come back saying 5 or 6. I can see some surface scratches, but all right, we've got about 6 or so left. Another Charizard. Come on, give me another 10. Yes, a 10 from the Hidden Fate tins. I think maybe I sent in 6 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these. So every 10 is a good thing. Every 10 is good. I've already tried to pronounce your name. I'm not going to do it this time. An 8. I'm going to do it. Regigigas. Level X. Stormfront. I think the 8s are starting to run away. Alright, Champions Path Elite Trainer Box Charizard V. Come on, give me a 10. No, 9. Alright. A lot of people are sending those in because that's during, like we did. Just because Champions Path, that's when things were going crazy, and we've got a 10. Alright. So, just because these cards are so popular, I mean, obviously, a lot of these cards, there's a lot of them that were printed, but a significant amount more of these were sent in for grading. So I don't expect the prices to be too high on them, but that's why it's important to get 10s. I've got 3 left. Oh, we've got. Are we going to end them all with these Charizards? Another 9. Trying not to look in the box and see what's coming next. Another Charizard. This one, a 10. Excellent. And then the last one, the last card. Ooh, it's not a Champions Path. Come on. I don't remember this Power Keepers. This is probably, I think I'll be happy if it's at least an 8. What do we got here? Oh, a 7. For this reverse foil Power Keepers from Charizard. Alright, that is that box. So let's go ahead and add this to the top. Let's add this 10 here. Let's see how the stacks finally added up. There we go. So from left to right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 5s. That's a respectable amount of 10s. Unfortunately, a lot of the 10s were not, the top value cards, but what we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at 5s. Let's do a recap of all the 10s, and then we'll probably sign off for the night. Total of how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 total cards out of the 190 came back as 10s. And yeah, let's just do a quick show and tell on the 10s. The Rayquaza Shining Legends, 2 Charizard Elite Trainer Box, Champions Path, Hidden Fate Tin Charizard, a Darkness Ablaze Charizard V, which I believe I have another one of those. It's too far down if I do. Not 1, but 2 Shining Legends. Shining Muse. Really pretty. Articuno GX. Hidden Fates Full Art. Pre-release Charizard from Sword and Shield, or Vivid Voltage. A Rebel Clash Caparaja VMAX. Hidden Fates Sizer GX. Full art. Rebel Clash Secret Rillaboom VMAX. Gardevoir VMAX from Champion's Path Secret. There's the other Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. It's fantastic to get both those back as 10s. Caparaja V full art from Rebel Clash. Rhyperior V full art from Darkness Ablaze. Marnie from Base Sword and Shield full art. Dragapult VMAX Rebel Clash. Cinderace VMAX from Shining Fates. Lapras V full art from Shining Fates in the Shiny Vault. My favorite Pokemon card name, Carolus, the trainer from Shining Fates. More of the Champion's Path Elite Trainer box. 2 more Charizards. Both at 10s. Mewtwo EX from Breakthrough. Still looks cool. Probably one of the nicest ones we had for the night was this Charizard VMAX Champion's Path Secret. As a 10. Salamence VMAX from Darkness Ablaze Secret. Sinistea from the Shiny Vault of Shining Fates. Whitney, our full art trainer from Lost Thunder. Lady from Hidden Fates, another full art trainer. Ends Resolve from Cosmic Eclipse, full art trainer. Blaine's Last Stand from Dragon Majesty. We didn't get a lot of that product. That's why I don't remember the name of it very well. And the first PSA 10 that we received tonight was the full art Pikachu Sword and Shield card number 20 Black Star promo from the figure collection. Well, folks, that is 190 slabbed up Pokemon cards. We're going to try to start looking at what the value is on all of these. See what we actually got back in. I'm excited. It was a long wait to get these in. And so thankful that for those of you that joined us tonight to watch. Hopefully you were entertained. And if you're watching us on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow the channel. Be on the lookout for a lot more content similar to this. Again, this is Scott from Paper or Plastic in Shorewood, Illinois. I wish all of you a wonderful night.